The Tao Te Ching Chapter 19. In the ancient text the Tao Te Ching by Lao Tzu we can see that each verse is an aspect and expression of a variety of concepts of non-dual philosophy. In this video series we will look at each chapter of the Tao Te Ching sequentially. If you've enjoyed the series so far, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. Let's listen to this verse of the poem, as beautifully translated by Stephen Mitchell, and then investigate its deeper meaning. The poem reads: Throw away holiness and wisdom, and people will be 100 times happier. Throw away morality and justice, and people will do the right thing. Throw away industry and profit, and there won't be any thieves. If these three aren't enough, just stay at the center of the circle and let all things take their course. Now let's explore this verse of Lao Tzu's poem in more depth. Wisdom and happiness. Throw away holiness and wisdom, and people will be 100 times happier. This idea suggests that striving for holiness and wisdom, in a conventional sense, can lead to unhappiness. By throwing away these pursuits, people can find greater happiness. This reflects the Taoist belief that trying too hard to be virtuous or wise can create inner conflict and stress. Happiness is found in simplicity and acceptance of the natural way of things. The right course of action. Throw away morality and justice, and people will do the right thing. Taoism suggests that rigid moral codes and systems of justice can sometimes lead to rigid, overly structured behavior. By letting go of these constructs and allowing people to act according to their own innate sense of what's right, they are more likely to act morally and justly. The Tao encourages spontaneous, natural morality rather than imposed rules. Ethics and profit. Throw away industry and profit, and there won't be any thieves. This idea implies that the pursuit of material gain and profit can lead to unethical behavior, such as theft. By reducing the emphasis on industry and profit, the temptation for thievery and questionable actions diminishes. This reflects the Taoist belief that an obsession with material wealth can lead to a corrupt society. The line isn't saying that our industriousness and any resulting profit are a bad thing, but that the continual striving for more can lead to us cutting corners and crossing lines. The center of the circle. The poem then encourages us to just stay at the center of the circle and let all things take their course. It's the beautiful idea of the calm and peace that waits for us at the center of the storm of life. The center of the circle symbolizes a state of balance, harmony, and alignment with the Tao. If the first three ideas are not sufficient or are too challenging to embrace, we can find peace by staying centered and allowing things to unfold naturally. The non-duality of the verse. Verse 19 of the Tao Te Ching beautifully reflects non-dual understanding by guiding us to transcend dualistic thinking, and urging us not to strive for hollow endeavors and meaningless achievements. Throw away holiness and wisdom, and people will be 100 times happier, suggests that happiness is not found in virtue or knowledge. We can be 100 times happier if we don't insist that our joy involves us being more spiritual and knowledgeable. The verse, throw away morality and justice, and people will do the right thing, emphasizes that true morality arises spontaneously, when we're in harmony with the natural order. Imposed concepts of morality and justice are not as valuable as our own intuition on what is right. In a similar vein, throw away industry and profit, and there won't be any thieves shows that the pursuit of profit can lead to unethical behavior. Echoing the non-dual idea that obsession with material gain causes a sense of separation and ethical dilemmas. Ultimately, the verse advises us to stay at the center of the circle and let all things take their course, promoting a state of balance, acceptance, and alignment with the Tao. Reflecting the non-dual truth that we are already in harmony with the connected web of existence when we surrender to the flow of life and find peace in the stillness at the center of our being. If you take one message from this verse, it is this: embrace simplicity, balance, and alignment with the natural order, to find happiness and morality, letting go of rigid constructs and striving. The core message of this verse from the Tao Te Ching is to value simplicity, spontaneity, naturalness, and balance in life. By relinquishing rigid, dualistic concepts of virtue, morality, profit, and control. This will lead to greater happiness, harmony, and ethical conduct. Through trust in our natural goodness and the inherent wisdom of the universe, and allowing life's events to unfold naturally. It encourages us to avoid the temptation to structure our lives with codes, concepts, and rules, and, instead, flow with life and trust our own innate morality and wisdom. Thanks for watching.